Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. We've reached the letter J in the A to Z of scamming failures, and so welcome to this collection of jokers, jerks and jackasses. Denise would like to start by introducing you to Simon Cole, who, if you look at his profile, says he works at fashion modelling. Hello Denise, hope you're doing okay. Thank you for accepting my friend request. Hello Simon. Hi Denise, how are you doing? I'm Simon Cole by name. What's your full name? Oh dear, you can't read. Yeah, I can read. Why'd you say that? Because it seems you can't read my name. Oh yes, dear. I can see that your full name is Denise Singleton. Well, I'm from Birmingham, United Kingdom. Where are you from, dear? I live in Guildford. Oh, that's a nice place, Denise. Are you married? And how about kids, Denise? I'm a widow with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. I'm sorry about that, but for how long have you been a widow? My hubby died 6 years ago. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Well, I'm an independent contractor. I'm looking for an honest and trustworthy woman who I'll spend the rest of my life with. I've been widowed for 4 years. What do you actually do? I was self-employed. What do you do for a living, dear? I'm waiting for you to tell me what you do, please. Oh, I do construct and assemble power plants. What about you? What's the difference between constructing and assembling? I was an accountant. I ran my own business with my late husband. We did accounts for individuals and small businesses. Oh, that's good to know, dear. Well, after we construct the platform, then we assemble the power plant. We basically work on the oil rigs. Oil rigs? Why do you have a power plant on an oil rig? We use power plants to generate electricity. Have you worked on the oil rig before? Ah, okay. What a weird question, have you? Have you worked in an accountant's office before? Nah, I specialise in assembling and construction of power plant, dear. Why is it weird? Your questions seemed you know much about oil rigs. A classic line of a scammer. And if the person that you're talking to online says something similar to you, then you know you're talking to a scammer. They know very little about the occupation that they're claiming to have, and they're hoping that you don't know anything either. What? I asked why I have a power plant on one. Would I have asked if I know much about oil rigs? In fact, that daft question is the sort of question a scammer would ask, hoping that I don't know anything at all about oil rigs, and hoping I won't realise that they don't know anything either. Are you a scammer? No, I'm not, Denise. It's fine. I thought you know much. Why did you think that? Sensible answer, please. Not help panic. Does she know more than I do? You're not being friendly here. I guess you're up to something. Please let's end it here. You're asking me stupid questions. Am I a scammer? You must be crazy. I beg your pardon. It's you that's asking stupid questions. I just asked why you have a power plant on an oil rig, because I know nothing about rigs. Exactly why that made you think I know much about them is beyond me. It's you that's crazy. Goodbye. Please feel free to talk to yourself. Our man, of course, took that as an invitation, as they often do. I hate scammers, and I don't like anyone asking me if I am one, okay? You're not friendly with me at all, and that's not nice. Denise, listen, I'm sorry, we're not fighting, okay? I understand you were just asking questions, but the way they were phrased made it sound like you were accusing me of something, or questioning my integrity. I didn't mean to come across as unfriendly, but I felt like I needed to defend myself. I'm not a scammer, and there's nothing unusual or wrong with having a power plant and an oil rig. Don't think she said there was. It's actually a common setup in some industries. I just wanted to clear that up, because the way you asked made me feel like you didn't trust me. Are you still there, Denise? Oh, I guess you're so angry with me right now, Denise. I hope you understand my point, and pardon me, I'm sorry. Denise! I'm so wrong about the way I spoke to you. I'm so sorry. I'll be so happy if we can be friends again, and I promise to be a good friend to you henceforth. Hey, Sparkle! Hello, Denise. How are you doing? Good afternoon, Denise. You've decided to punish me with your silence. I'm still hoping you can pardon me some day, dear, he said, but Denise had ghosted him. Mark Ronnie also struggled when he talked to Denise. Well, to be fair, he just struggled. Hello! Good morning. How are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. Hello! How is the weather over there? I hope I'm not disturbing your day. Why is everyone so obsessed with the weather in Guildford? Nothing, or I just want to know, aren't sensible answers, and will tell me you copied and pasted a daft question from a list. No! So how are you doing today? That isn't even an answer. I'd like a sensible one, please, so I know you have a good reason for asking and didn't just copy and paste a silly question. What silly question? So she copied where he'd said, how's the weather over there? I'd like a sensible reason for why you asked, please. A sensible reason, so I know you didn't copy and paste a silly question. And this is your last chance. Last chance? Okay, I'm sorry. That's not an answer, and that was your last chance. Goodbye. Please feel free to talk to yourself. Wait! For what? You to learn to read? You to find a brain cell? Okay, I will. Please do not leave me. Please! Will what? Learn to read? Find a brain cell? Okay, I will. Okay. Which? A. Learn to read. B. Find a brain cell. C. Both. Which? She said 3 times. C! He replied. And I regret having to ask every single thing so many times. And in reply to him saying C, she said, I doubt it, but we'll see. So you admit you copied and pasted a silly question. Oh, sorry, please. It's a mistake. Yes, copying and pasting silly questions is always a mistake. Please start something original. It's a mistake, okay? Please, it's a mistake. Copying and pasting is a mistake. I don't like liars. Okay, it's not a paste, it's a edit. I mistake and I changed my mistake. Stop lying, obviously you didn't find that brain cell. One more lie and you're blocked. Okay, sorry. No, you aren't. You're sorry that you're so dim. I'm sorry, please. No, you're not. You're sorry, I realised. Okay, I'm sorry. Please, I have finally realised my mistake. I am sorry. So when you said C, you lied again, because you haven't learnt to read and you haven't found a brain cell. Yes, lying is always a mistake. Do you want to tell me who you really are? To which our man replied, hello. Is that yes, I'll tell you who I really am? Or no, I'm going to continue lying. Where are you from? Same place as when your dimple worm mate asked. Send me your picture. Give me your address. I'm from Los Angeles, California. Congratulations, and assume the answer to my question is no, I'm going to continue lying. Okay. Okay, you're going to continue lying? Can I lie too? That should be fun. But if you're looking at the screen, you'll see that by then our man had given up and blocked Denise. At the time of making this video, Denise was getting all the friend requests, so Denise would like to introduce you to Facebook user who originally was called Tommy Copper. Hello! Good evening. Where are you from originally? Where are you currently living now? I'm originally from Out Magalinia and I live in Guildford. You? I'm from Michigan, currently in Yemen now due to my job. Let me guess, you're on relief assignment and you'll be retiring soon? Well, I'm a plastic surgeon, doctor. What do you mean? Oh, you aren't due to retire. I'm retired. I was an accountant. I ran my own business with my late husband. We did accounts for individuals and small businesses. Wow! Sounds interesting. Well, I'm a single dad with a lovely son who's 11, going to be 12 soon. I'm a plastic surgery doctor. Yeah, you already said what you do, except I'm not sure I know what a plastic surgery doctor does. Could you explain, please? And you might remember the short with the learned explanation. Oh, well, plastic surgery doctor. I specialise on body parts surgery, like face and the rest. What? That sounds like something a 3-year-old would say. What on earth is body parts surgery? Don't all surgeons operate on body parts? What I mean is plastic surgery. I was only trying to make you understand more better. And I asked you what a plastic surgery doctor does. I was hoping for an explanation that sounded as if it was written by an adult, not a 3-year-old kid. Unless you are a 3-year-old kid. Apparently he was. He was probably too young for a Facebook page. And so Facebook removed it. Charlie James fell at the first hurdle when he was talking to Cassandra. Hi Cassandra, how are you doing? Good morning, I'm fine, thanks. You're welcome. How's your day going so far? It's good, thanks. Okay, good. Where are you from? I live in Suffolk in England. Okay, Florida here. I've been to Northern Ireland and Scotland before. How's things going over there? Everything is fine, thanks. Okay, how's your day today like? I told you. Hi Cassandra, how are you doing? Everything is fine, thanks. Do you have anything interesting to say, or did you send me a friend request, just so you can keep asking me how I'm doing? You've got much plans for today? It's going to be very windy today. I've just got back from town with a load of feed supplies for the animals. Do you have much plans? Oh, good. You train animals? Train them? What a weird thing to say. Nothing much. Just work. I'm sure you can guess what work he's going to do, ladies and gentlemen. What work do you do? I run the family estate. I have 2,000 acres, and I breed cattle, horses and ponies. You don't think there's someone who trains animals? What? I don't even know who they are. I know someone who trains and cares for animals and then put them on sale. Good for you. Are you going to tell me what work you're doing today? I own a little construction company. We accept contracts from big companies and help them with the project. Yes, what are you doing today? You got it, ladies and gentlemen. You knew what he was going to say. Just some paperworks. Don't be ridiculous. A, no one does paperwork these days. B, only fake scammers say they're doing paperwork. Tell me what you're really doing today, please. So the animals, are you pets or what? What do you think? Are you able to read? How old are you really? 16? Even you must know how daft it sounds to claim you're in Florida and run a business, unless you really are as much of a dimpleworm as you sound. I expected much more sense of reasoning from a well-aged woman like you than what you're displaying right now. How old are you? I think you just look old, but young and empty upstairs. Cassandra replied, I'm 64, unlike you. I expected much more sense of reasoning from someone who claims to come from Florida and claims to run their own business. But if you're looking at the screen, that didn't send, because he'd given up and blocked her. Joseph Martin had an interesting idea of how to approach a lady when he talked to Denise. Hello, friend. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan, but currently working in Iraq for peacekeeping mission, and you? That doesn't answer what I said. Please remind me how I know you. I'm chatting with you before on my first Facebook. Can I have your picture? When? I don't remember. Okay. I'm sure my picture's on here, as you'd know if you really have chatted to me before. Please remind me when. You can't remember again. Can you send me your picture? What do you think I'm asking? For the final time, please remind me when we chatted. As I'm sure my picture's on here, as you'd know if you really have chatted to me before. I've not seen your full picture. Can you read? Why? For the final time, please remind me when we chatted. We've been shutting for over 1 year now. Shutting? I don't believe you. Show me some of our chats, please. I don't have that Facebook again. Do you understand? I understand you're telling me big fat porky pies. You definitely have not been shutting, whatever that even is, for over 1 year now. Why are you lying to me? Proper explanation, please, or you're blocked. I saw you on my friend's suggestion, and you seem worth talking to. That 'cause me to send you friend request. I hope there's no problem with that. So you told me a big fat lie. That is a problem. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I think that is you before. I don't like men that are dishonest. I'd never believe anything else you said. A man realised he was going nowhere and blocked Denise. Denise wasn't feeling it when she was contacted by Stephen J. Townsend. Hello, how are you doing? I'm fine. My name is Stephen James Townsend. May I ask how I should address you, if you don't mind? You can use my name. Lovely name, Denise. Call me Steve. May I ask where you're from and where you're currently living? I'm from out Mangalinia and I live in Guildford. What a lovely place to live. I'm originally from Griffin, Georgia, but I'm currently away with the troops in Syria. Probably better than being away with the fairies. It's a great pleasure to meet you, Denise. Let me guess. You're on a peacekeeping mission, but you're due to retire soon. I'm convinced. You've encountered individuals with ill intentions, posing as military personnel in an attempt to deceive and exploit vulnerable women on this platform. Of course I have, but you aren't there for peacekeeping, so why are you there? I am currently engaged in assignments that are confidential by nature, said our man, who couldn't think of another reason. I understand if this makes you uncomfortable, and I would completely respect your decision to discontinue our conversation if it causes you any concern. And you aren't due to retire. That does make a refreshing change. May I ask? My retirement seems to be such a significant topic for you. From time to time, military databases are unfortunately breached, and sensitive information falls into the wrong hands. This can lead to malicious actions that damage reputations or, tragically, push already vulnerable personnel to their limits. Once again, if you're not completely comfortable with me messaging you, I encourage you to discontinue our conversation, and I will fully respect your decision, said our man, and blocked Denise. Cassandra knew she'd met a right one here when Alexander Morrison contacted her. "Hello, Cassandra," he said, sending a photograph of a man reclining topless on a deck chair or something. "Hello, Alexander. That's a very odd way to introduce yourself. So sorry about that. How you doing?" "Hello. Good morning. How you doing?" "I'm fine, thanks. Did you just contact me so you can ask how I am?" "No, I'm to get to know you more better. So tell me where you're from and what name may I call you?" "I live near Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk. You can use my name." "I'm Alexander. Was born in the United States, Gary, Indiana, but lives in Illinois, Chicago. Nice to meet you." "I have no idea what that means. Could you type it again properly, please?" "I'm Alexander. Yes, I can read. Who's Gary?" "I was born in United States, Gary, Indiana." "I don't know what that means." "I was born in United States, Gary, Indiana." Can you see where we're going, guys? "I don't know what that means. Who's Gary?" I presume we just copied that and also don't know what it means. "Gary, Indiana." "Who's Gary, Indiana?" "Gary, Indiana is a place in United States." Getting there, why didn't you say that? And why did you type everything backwards? Again, I assume because you just copied it. "What do you mean by I copied it? I said I'm Alexander. I was born in United States, Gary, Indiana." "Copy," Cassandra informed him, "equals tap on a pre-written line and press on copy." "Yes, you said," she said in reply to him saying, "I'm Alexander." "Why do you type everything backwards? And why are you repeating yourself like a twaddle-dump record?" "Because you do not understand. That's why I have to break it down." "You aren't breaking it down. You're typing it backwards every single time. And I'm not going to tell you how it should be written if you're too much of a twaddle-dump to know. I'm Alexander. I was born in the United States, Gary, Indiana, but I lives in Illinois, Chicago. Nice to meet you." "OFGS, stop repeating yourself like a blooming record. You've typed that backwards every single time. Repeating yourself just makes you sound like a dumble-brained toddler." "Nice to meet you, Cassandra." "Not nice to meet you, Alexander, the dimple-brained twaddle-worm." "I'm a military personnel. I was currently deployed in Syria for a peacekeeping mission, and I'm supposed to retire in 4 years' time, but I'm working on a quick retirement." Yeah, the quicker the better, I'd say, pal. "I'm working on my quick retirement. As soon as my document gets stamped and approved, I will be coming back home, hopefully." "You're too twiddle-brained, thickly dimpled and idiot-twompled to be in the military. How old are you, 12? In reply to her telling him he was too twiddle-brained, thickly dimpled and idiot-wompled to be in the military, a man read it for once and said, "Hey, you're going to tell me what that means? Hope that's not an insult, because I won't take that from you." "I'm sure you can work it out for yourself. You're typing like an illiterate 12-year-old. "I don't blame you." "But I do blame you. I assume you mislaid your brain." "Enough!" "You did mislay it," she said. But our man's mislaid brain had gone for a lie down, and he disappeared. I wasn't feeling it at the exact time that Colin Davidson decided to talk to Cassandra. "Hello, Cassandra, how you doing?" "I'm fine, thanks." "Okay, cool. I hope I'm not bothering you with my messages. You've only sent me 2 so far. You're looking very pretty. How's the weather condition over there?" "Dry. Hope that helps." "Okay, it's a pleasure meeting you on here. I would really do appreciate us in being friends honestly and sincerely, and get to know each other better. I hope you don't mind." "What a strange thing to say. I do not appreciate the idea that you think I might be dishonest and insincere. I do not appreciate that you feel you have to say that. Goodbye." "I'm so sorry." "Too late." "Okay then," said our man, and disappeared. John Miller also didn't get very far when he was talking to Celia. "Hello, Celia. Thank you for accepting my friend request. I hope we will be good friends. Okay?" "I don't know." "Okay," said Celia. "Nice meeting you. I'm John Miller from Charlotte, North Carolina. Where in the States are you located?" "I don't live in the States. I live in Durham, in England." "That's good. I'm a commanding general, currently deployed to Syria for peacekeeping mission. I will be getting retired soon," what a surprise, "and get back to the state. What's your occupation?" "I'm an administrator in the admissions department of Durham University." And in reply to him saying that living in Durham in England was good, she said, "Why is that good?" Her man's reply to her saying that she worked as an administrator was, "You must be a very hard-working woman. If I may ask, are you married with kids?" OFGS, Celia, are you a small West African boy or a mature gentleman from the US? And if you say I don't understand, then I'll know you're a small West African boy. What do you mean by that? I'm John Miller from Charlotte, North Carolina. Then at least try and sound as if you are, she said, but our man couldn't manage that and disappeared. Colin Davidson decided to talk to Celia. Hello, Celia, how are you doing? Good afternoon, I'm fine, thanks. You're welcome. I hope I'm not bothering you with my messages. Not yet, said Celia. OK, cool. It's a pleasure meeting you on here. I'm sure it is, she said. So tell me, where are you located? I live in Durham in England. Oh, OK. Well, I'm from Buffalo, New York, but I'm currently working outside the state at the moment. I would really do appreciate us in being friends honestly and sincerely and get to know each other better. I hope you don't mind. We can try. Where are you working? OK, what are you doing at the moment? Scratching my little toe. What are you doing at the moment? Well, I'm currently in Scotland at the moment, working in the sea as a marine engineer, and I do work in the oil and gas rig. I'll be back home soon because my contract ends up soon. Where in Scotland? And why do you talk like a small child? I'm getting ready to get off work. I don't work late today. I'm in Edinburgh. Why do you mean talk like a child? I mean, why do you type like a small child? And I do work in the oil and gas rig. I'll be back home soon. Sounds as if it was written by a child who hasn't learnt even basic punctuation. And in reply to him saying, I'm in Edinburgh, why do you mean talk like a child? She replied, QED, knowing he wouldn't understand. You're so funny, I'm getting old. I'm 63. Excuse me, pal, I'm older than you. Are you mad at me? Then at least try and sound like a 63-year-old. Talking like a small kid isn't funny, it's silly and immature. OK, I'm sorry. What's the time over there right now? What time do you think it is, Einstein? I guess 5 p.m, right? It's 5 p.m. here in Edinburgh. Well done, replied Celia. Am I right? I don't even know what that means, she said, because he'd typed I'm I right. Please write to me in the same way you would write to one of the bosses in your company, not as if you're talking to a small child. OK, thanks, I'm so sorry, please don't be mad at me. So tell me, are you married with kids? I will if you continue writing as if you think I'm semi-literate. It's rude and disrespectful. I'm a widow with an adult son. OK, well, I'm a widower. Lost my wife from leukemia cancer some past years ago, and I got 2 females kids. I said, please write like a mature 63-year-old. I don't appreciate being treated as if I'm semi-literate. What do you mean? I got 2 females kids. Sounds as if it was written by a small West African boy, not a mature 63-year-old US engineer. Are you a small West African boy? WTF, said our man. Exactly, said Celia. I assume that means you are, and have no idea how to write a proper sentence. You're not from the USA, so you don't know how USA speaks, he tried. I have 2 daughters, that's what I meant. Is it too hard for you to understand? Don't be rude, said Celia, who'd obviously been rude herself. I asked you to write as if you were talking to your bosses and not treat me as if I'm semi-literate. And yes, I know how US people speaks. I work in a university, and I talk to people from all around the world. I know a small West African boy when I speak to one. A defeated small West African boy disappeared. And as I think I've said before, no disrespect intended to small West African boys. I just say that because I know the scammers see it as an insult. I work with a drilling company into pipeline installation and construction. I'm planning to retire after this contract here in Amsterdam, Netherlands. What are you actually doing on your current contract, she asked. You should never ask a scammer what they do. I'm into pipeline installation and construction. Are you on Telegram application? I'm not always here due to my job. I get connected on Telegram. Yes, but what are you doing on your current contract? No, I don't use Telegram, and I don't give my phone number to people I've only met online. Oil spillage and construction. Come on, I'm not going to hurt you. There's been an oil spillage in Amsterdam. Why hasn't it been on the news? You know someone in a day, and about what you're talking about the news. I've been working with this company for 35 years now, he said. Pardon? Said Celia. You said you're working on an oil spillage. Then I've been in the Netherlands for more than 2 years now. Why has an oil spillage in Amsterdam not been reported on the news? Yes, and construction. I'm here in the rig. Where are you located right now? Why has an oil spillage not been reported? Stop avoiding the question like a small boy. I don't know if you've not heard that. Listen to me. OK, I'll ask you once more. Why has an oil spillage not been reported on the news? Are you ready to get to know me, or you're here to order me around to answer questions? I would if you ever said anything, she said in reply to him saying, listen to me. Yes, getting to know you involves finding out if you can answer simple questions and learning about your work. So final chance, why has an oil spillage not been reported on the news? You should look at your news. I'm here for my contract, and I don't know if it's posted on the news or magazine. OFGS Einstein, replied Celia. Show me where it's been reported, because I haven't seen it. You can't learn about it on here, because it's not your field. I challenge you to prove you aren't talking a load of rumble-dum shampleskins, she said. Show me where it's been reported. I don't know, Celia. I'd learn about it if you told me anything. Can you come on Telegram? At last, she said in reply to him saying, I don't know. So you give me a load of ridiculous bully answers and finally admit you don't know. Did you read what I said? She said in reply to him saying, can you come on Telegram? Well, in reply to him saying, where are you located right now? She said, I'm in my living room. Where are you located right now? Yes, then I guess if you can't send me your number and download Telegram, then we can't get to know each other. We can only get to know each other by constant communication, and I'm not always on here. I guess not. Goodbye, said Celia. Then you shouldn't have sent me a friend request on here. He replied to her, asking where he was currently, and said, my cabin or my bed. Bye-bye, said Celia. I thought you were a good woman and wanted to know you, but you're not any of it, so thanks for your time and have a great day, he said, at which point Celia blocked him. Thrilling Marcus Darkus contacted Denise. He sent her 2 waving fingers. Hello, gorgeous. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How are your family doing? Fine, thanks. That's good. Hi. Hello. You're just so thrilling and riveting to talk to. Sorry. Too much busy for work. Please don't be angry. Then why did you bother sending me a friend request if you're too much busy for work, whatever that even means? So sorry, dear. We can talk now, right? Are you busy too? I was talking to a friend. It's okay. Hi. Oh, we're back to saying hello, are we? It's too much busy work over. I'm so sorry for not quickly responding to you, okay. How are you doing over 3 days? I didn't hear from you. I hope you're okay. Apart from telling me you're busy at work twice and saying hello, is there a reason why you contacted me? No, my friend. Try to understand my point. You know, the usual scammer line. I'm not receive you message, then not respond you is not always I use to come online, please. So your point is that you really did contact me so you could tell me that you're busy at work. Goodbye. Sorry, my friend, when I'm less busy, I'll get back to you, okay? QED, goodbye permanently, she said, and blocked him. John Robinson also thought he'd contact Denise. Hi. Hello. It's really nice to meet you here. And you. What high school did you attend? He randomly asked. Guilford County School. Which one did you attend? You look familiar. I'm from DC, Washington. Where are you from? Oh, you're here in Guilford, are you? West Point High School. Which one? Military High School. Where are you from? Guilford. I thought you said you were here. I'm a widower with 1 son. My wife passed away 3 years ago of cancer. It's very painful to lose someone close to our heart. Are you married with kids? I'm a widow with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. I'm a very honest man. I promise you will never regret knowing me. What are you doing in a living? I'm a very dishonest woman. I'm retired. I was an accountant. I ran my own business with my late husband. We did accounts for small businesses and individuals. I'm sure you will regret knowing me. OK, so please tell me more about yourself. You know this one, ladies and gentlemen. What are your habits? Do you smoke, drink, flirt and party all the time? Etc. We've really got to get a bit of etc. in here someday, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? I knew there was something missing from the channel. I smoke like a chimney, drink like a fish, and the seniors' discos in the local hall are a rave. What about you? Do you get out and live life to the fullest? Yes, I would like us to meet in person on my vacation period. That isn't even remotely connected to the question. Try again. Just as a reminder, she said, copying and pasting where he'd said all that stuff. As for me, I'm a simple man. I don't smoke at all, but drink occasionally, mostly in the company of friends. Oh, you're a boring goody two-shoes. Well, I just want us to be certain of what we actually want. At this stage of my life, I have achieved almost everything I wanted, except a united family, and it hurts me. How is that relevant? Please read what you're copying and think about its relevance before pasting. You'd sound so much more mature and believable. My priority is to have a happy and harmonious family. What about you? Do you wish for a happy family too? So she copied again, where she'd said, how's that relevant? Please read what you're copying and think about its relevance before pasting. I'm assuming you can actually read, obviously. What do you mean? Exactly what I said, assuming you can read. If you're going to copy random answers from your list, read them before pasting them to see if they're relevant to what I've said. Otherwise, you just sound like a dumble-wicked flobulant. To which our man replied, I'm a black person, I must say the truth. Meaning, please don't tell me that the reason you're typing irrelevant twaddleness is because you're black. That would be the most racist thing I've ever heard. I'm doing this because I need money to pay my bills. I think the phrase you're looking for is I'm a lying, thieving scammer. Well, it ain't going to work, sunshine. Yes, I understand. Can you look for a job for me? I'll send you my picture now. No, I won't. Grow up, man up, and take control of your own life. Don't expect someone else to do it for you. That means you're heartless. No, it means you're unemployable if you don't have the gumption to take control of your own life. I'm jobless. I just lost my dad. Cue the sob story. It's not easy for me at all. Boo-hoo. Grow up, grow a pair, and take control of your own life. In God, I trust. Well, I ain't God, Sonny Jim. If you're not God, you're in the position to help. That's the problem with you kids. You think the world owes you a living. It doesn't. And that someone else should do things for you. They don't have to. Help me out. And being a pathetic beggar won't help you. So you mean you can't help the poor? No, I mean you need to stop being a beggar and making a total idiot of yourself. You need to grow up, take responsibility for your own life and your own actions. If you whine and moan like a baby again, you're blocked. To which our man replied, and I will love to be your sugar boy. Go away, said Denise, and blocked him. Finally, for this collection, Mark Grossman, who was talking to Denise. Hello, how are you doing? Good evening, I'm fine. Where are you chatting from? I live in Guildford. Are you single or married? I'm a widow with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. My favourite colour is green. My favourite food is fried worm casserole. I used to be an accountant and I'm now retired. My plans for life is to jog backwards round Surrey. My hobbies are armchair winkle picking and underwater Scrabble boarding. Does that cover your list? Tell me about your past relationship. Mind your own business. I told you I'm a widow. How old are you? I'm 75. Why are you still single? Did she say she was? That has to be the most idiotic question I've ever heard. Grow up. I can see why you're still single. Probably just out of nappies and too young for a girlfriend. Being single, life is the dullest and lonely thing that has happened to me, and I would prefer to work hard for a serious relationship. I'm not young. Then at least try and sound like a mature man who can read. I'm sorry if I sound the way you don't like. How old are you? I'm 37 years old, and I'm single. Why are you still single? You seem to think that was an appropriate question. I haven't found the right, and I don't want someone young. I will really love to know you more better. You can try. At times, you need someone to be by your side, to share your feelings with. I sent you a request on here because you're a very beautiful woman and you seem to be a nice person. Wrong, pal. Are you there? It seems you're busy. I was making a cup of tea. You think I'm looking for a toy boy? You're younger than my children. Well, you know this one. Age is just a number. Tell me what you have to offer. I can bleep out anything that isn't YouTube friendly. I'm sorry, but I'm interested in you. Smiley face, praying hands. So tell me what you have to offer. Why would I want someone who's younger than my own children? Age is just a number. I don't care if you're older than me. Stop repeating yourself and answer my question, please. It doesn't matter to me. Tell me what you have to offer. Love and care. That's the 3rd time I've asked. Oh, is that all? Where are you? Yes. What else would you want? Cooking, cleaning, washing, ironing, gardening, able to drive, decorating skills, useful round the house, rich? All right, that would not be a problem too if only you love me. Where are you? Maryland. No, where are you really? USA. No, try again. No one in the USA talks or writes what you've said. You have one more chance to tell me the truth before I guess. OK, get out. Lagos, she hazarded. Jonky, he typed. I don't know if that's a word or whether he meant donkey. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments if it's clean. Ish. Where's that? Asked Denise, but at this point our hapless scammer blocked her. I hope you enjoyed this collection of jokers, jerks and jackasses. There's plenty more where they came from. See you soon in another video. If you like this one, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel.